getting an out on this game if they get blown out because of all of the sit-outs that they'll have for this week with Adams and Lazard and possibly more on the way.
Uh, kind of, but when it comes down to it, you're still a professional athlete. You're supposed to be ready to play. You're supposed to go out there and play. So I think what could cushion that blow a little bit for them is if they can bring MVS back off of the injured reserve list this week. Does not sound like it's going to happen. So that's going to leave us with probably Randall Cobb is our number one, which the last time Randall Cobb was our number one receiver, we did not have a good season.
Mm.
That's how we ended up like 4-12 or 6-10 or whatever it was. EQ will probably be our number two. Amari Rogers will probably play the slot. Like you're going to see an entirely different cast of characters out there. The only good news is that Aaron's been in rhythm with most of those guys. Like you've seen it like I said, the last 2 weeks. Equinemius St. Brown, Aaron has been getting him involved. For whatever reason, well, I shouldn't say for whatever reason, the guy's been injured. Like ever since he came to the Packers from Notre Dame, he was like a sixth round pick. And he's like 6'8" or whatever. He's a really tall, really strong receiver, but he just never could stay on the field. This year he's finally stayed healthy, and I think we're going to start to see a little bit. That's going to soften the blow a little bit of losing a Lazard or a MVS because those are usually our blocking wide receivers. He's a good blocking wide receiver. The big loss there is you don't replace Devontae Adams. You don't replace the best receiver in the league with I don't anybody.
Right.
So that's going to be the biggest loss. What it's going to force Aaron to do is get Robert Tunyon a little bit more involved. You're going to see Mercedes Lewis get a little bit more involved. You're going to see Aaron Jones a little bit more involved into the passing game. It's like I said, you're not going to recognize some of the names that you see getting receptions this week. That's how bad it was. It'll probably be Malik Taylor. Will probably be the number 4. So it'll be an interesting week. I do expect the Arizona Cardinals to win by at least 13, though.